Hi guys, today we're here with WoWFilms Bi-weekly Episode 2, and today we're doing Warrior versus Paladin leveling at a low level. So this is the Paladin, and I just wanted to find out which one is easier to level at a low level. And as you all know, my main is a Paladin, and I also have a level 48 Warrior who I leveled with a friend during my recruiter friend process. And I was just wondering, because the Paladins basically at a low level put on their seal and then they just attack. And so what I did is I did 3 minutes 45 seconds with each one, and then I saw which one got further into level, whichever they got into. Now, while we're watching this Paladin leveling here, I just want to talk about a question that I asked last time. And the question was, do you think GearScore represents skill? Now, I know a lot of people think it does. You see people saying, looking for more Ice Crown Citadel must have 5.2k GearScore. And to be honest, I don't think it's GearScore that counts. I think it's the skill, the knowledge of your character, the knowledge of the tactics, and your ability to be able to play with the team. And a lot of people say to new 80s, you've got to get a high GearScore. And no, you don't. It doesn't represent skill. And level 80 Death Knight in spell power gear will still have a high GearScore, even though his DPS will be pathetic. What you need to look at is your damage taken if you're a tank, your healing done if you're a healer, your DPS if you're a damage, and so on. So back to the leveling, I picked Paladins and Warriors because Paladin is obviously Uther, the big pally guy, and the Warrior is based on Varian, Rin, Thrall, Rexar, he's a hunter, but there are a lot of major characters in WoW that are Warriors. And also, before the Burning Crusade, Warriors were the only tanks that you saw in raids, really. I mean, you didn't see anything else. You didn't see prop pallies, you didn't see feral druids, there weren't Death Knights then. And I think, although Warriors are good, they just aren't, they cannot AoE tank, which I found when playing on my Warrior. The thing I love about Paladins, and the reason that my Pally is my main, obviously, is that Paladins are just so durable. I'm a Holy Paladin, and I can just keep on healing for ages and ages and ages. If you run out of mana, you pop Avenging Wrath, Divine Illumination, and Divine Plea, and you've got more mana again. And I think in Cataclysm, people are complaining that Flash of Light will have an increased mana cost, and Healing Hands will only have a small radius. But I think personally in Cataclysm that Paladins will actually, there'll be a bit more melee healers, with Seal of Wisdom. So the Paladin got 48% of the way through level 2. I know it's not great, but it's 3 minutes 42. So here goes our Warrior. And our Warrior has Heroic Strike, which is a difference, because although he doesn't have the increased strength and damage that the Pally does from his seal, he can actually do quite a lot of extra damage with Heroic Strike. And I was noticing that I was killing things a lot faster on the Warrior, and I was killing these disease wolves a lot faster, which thought that maybe, obviously, I was favouring the Paladin a bit, because that's my main. I thought, oh no, maybe the Warrior will win, but, I can't do anything about that. Maybe he will. Great. See, look there, I just did 45 damage there. 45 damage, and see, if a Warrior gets a crit with Heroic Strike at this level, they're gonna kill it in half a shot. And if they've got heirlooms, the axe is actually capable at level 1 of one-shotting any mob. The axe, the bloody Dark Knight Reaper or something. it is capable of one-shotting anything at level 1 that is level 1. And if you combine that with Heroic Strike, you walk up to a mob and you use Heroic Strike, you know, you're just going to kill it straight away. And of course, when you one-shot anything, no matter what, Heroic Strike Seal doesn't make a difference. But I just think, as a normal level 1, using the normal level 1 gear, Heroic Strike is a massive advantage for the warrior. And I think, I know in Cataclysm, Pallies are going to get Crusader Strike at level 1, but I still think that you shouldn't have to pay. I mean, I don't know whether it's like stealth for a rogue that you've got to pay 10 copper for it, but I do think that you should start off with it like warriors start off with their Crusader Strike, Heroic Strike, sorry, and maybe get rid of Holy Light. I don't think particularly that they need Holy Light until level 4. You know, as a Holy Pally, I don't use Holy Light a lot. Yeah. So here's the warrior returning his quest, and the warrior got to 56% through level 2, so that means the warrior wins. So there goes the Pally, goodbye. And next time, we're going to have priests versus mages based on what's the name? Jaina Proudmoore, and all of the